Hey guys, so I recently got the official LEGO Stranger Things set and I'm honestly just in love with it, and a big part of why I like it so much has to actually do with the minifigures. I think LEGO just really went above and beyond with these minifigures, and having the characters in LEGO inspired me to make some more Stranger Things MOCs, and you could say that it's been quite a while since I made one of those. Right now, I actually have two different Stranger Things MOCs built, and the second one is going to be uploaded a few days from now, so stay tuned for that. Anyways, it was really hard for me at first to pick what scenes I wanted to build from the show, because last summer, LEGO Stranger Things really took off and pretty much every scene imaginable from the show was created in LEGO, and I didn't really want to make anything that had already been built. But after a little bit of looking around and the amazing suggestion from my sister actually, so shout out to her, to build this scene where Eleven uses the HeathKit radio from the Hawkins AV Club to listen to Will in the Upside Down, I decided that this would be the scene to go with. I apologize in advance if anybody watching this has already made this scene and I just didn't see it on YouTube, but to my knowledge at least, I'm pretty sure that this scene hasn't been made before. Without further ado, let's get started. The first thing you'll notice is that this build is a vignette MOC, and what that means is the build is very cleanly cut and meant more as a display than something you can, play with. And what really accents this MOC as a vignette is the black border on the edge, which I was really happy to include. I ended up rewatching the scene from Stranger Things, and I took note of everything that I wanted to include to make the scene look more accurate. The back walls are sand green, and I added in 3 shelves with random school supplies, the fire extinguisher Dustin uses to extinguish the fire, and a trash can. At this time, I kinda want to point out what actually happens in the scene for those of you who have never seen Stranger Things before and have no idea what's going on here. But I mean, if you haven't seen the show yet, then I don't really know what you're watching on TV. Basically, Eleven, who is sitting in the chair, is using her telekinetic powers to listen to Will, who is trapped in another dimension using the HeathKit, which is the name of this radio transmitter, to increase her powers, but she accidentally sets it on fire, and Dustin, who is the gentleman with the hat, swoops into the rescue with a fire extinguisher because he obviously paid attention during his first grade field trip to the fire station. That's really all you need to know. First, let's take a look at the shelves. I included some books in a few spots, random papers, an essay, some jars, a compass, and some other things that I don't really know what they are, they're just here to take up space. I'm actually really happy with the design for the shelves that I used, so I might make a tutorial on them in the future. I also love the design I used for the desk. It came together really well, and I was surprised that I never thought of using something like this before. Recently, I made this video on how to build 5 pieces of LEGO furniture, and I might actually end up making a sequel that includes these shelves and this desk. For the HeathKit, I really tried to make it look accurate to the show. I included the different sections, which I used a bunch of designs for, the microphone, and even the desk lamp. I also added in some fire at the back for when Eleven's powers get a little out of hand. Minifigure-wise, I used all of them from the official Stranger Things LEGO set with only a few exceptions. I gave Mike a different torso, Lucas a different hairpiece, and removed Eleven's skirt so that she could sit down easier, but apart from that, they're all pretty much the same. Anyways, that was the video. I hope you enjoyed because I had so much fun building a Stranger Things MOC again after all this time, and I'm really happy with the final result. Make sure to stay tuned for the video on this build coming out shortly and more Stranger Things MOCs to come in the future. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.